Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading for mid-October to mid-November. This is not the general reading. If you missed the general reading for October, first of all, you might want to hit the bell when you subscribe to the channel. But also you can go to the playlist, the Taurus playlist, and the general reading for October is there. This is the love reading, the mid-month love reading, and there is an extended. So what we're going to do is look into your energy to start, where we're going to get some advice from an oracle card, and then we will begin to clarify with tarot. If you would like the extended, where we dig deeper into your energy and we look at the other person that you're bringing into the reading or you're thinking about while watching this reading, you can check the description box and get it one of two ways on my website, or become a patron on Patreon, where you also get exclusive twin flame readings, and you can be a part of the meditation and Reiki healing circles that we have once a week, or the full moon and new moon rituals that we do. So that's my spiel. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I know you guys don't mind that I have a spiel. Some signs are like, you talk too much. Taurus, mid-October, what's going on? What kind of advice do you need when it comes to love and relationships? Are you going to talk to me, or am I going to have to pick? Oh, see? When I push, that's when it happens. Ah, interesting. So you're like waiting for someone to show up, awaiting results. This is the Seven of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So that's very interesting, Taurus, because here's the thing is, I think that if you are single and you're waiting for someone to come into your life, you've planted the seeds, you're really growing within yourself, you're really allowing yourself to see things in a perspective where you know what you deserve, and you know that you're not going to settle for anything less anymore, and that's fantastic. That's great. What are you doing? But see, here's the thing though, is like when we're waiting for something to happen in our lives, when we're waiting for either a particular person to show up or just anybody to show up into our lives, we still have to do the work. Are you just like sitting around and waiting for someone to show up in your life, or are you actually like getting in there and allowing yourself to see where you have to? Are you shifting the energy? See? Oh my God, such a good reading. The Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. You could be dealing with a Gemini energy, or things are shifting in a really big way for you. So there's either somebody that you already are waiting for, or a new person is coming into your life. No, it's somebody, and the connection is so real. Six of Cups. Here's the thing though, I don't feel like this is somebody from the past. I know the Six of Cups is a past life card, and that could very well be a past life, but I don't feel like it's somebody from the past. Like, I don't feel like it's somebody that you've already dated, and if it is, maybe it's not that you actually dated, but maybe just went out on a date, or you started something but it didn't really work out, something like that. I don't feel like this is somebody. It could also be somebody that you've known for a really long time. Man, could be a Libra energy. But also, I love this Justice card too, by the way, because if you look at it, the Wheel of Fortune is above her head as well. So it's like karmic retribution, or I feel like there were some lessons, karma, right, with the Devil. I feel like there were some karmic lessons that needed to be learned before somebody new came into your life. And now that you're realizing that and you're seeing that, But part of me wants to ask, and it's so funny because there aren't any cards of fear here, but just knowing you guys and the awaiting results over here, are you afraid that this new person that's come into your life or is coming into your life, that they're going to be karmic too? Because I want you to come from a place of balance. I don't want you to think that, like, if you go into a relationship thinking, oh, this person's just going to teach me some more karmic lessons, then that's what's going to come out of the relationship and it's not going to last. But if you go into the relationship saying, I am a whole individual on my own and I can learn my karmic lessons on my own, I don't need anybody else to teach me, right? You come from a place of confidence and knowing your place and knowing where you stand. Things can work out well. There's all major arcanas except for the Six of Cups and the awaiting results. That's really funny. Because then we have the High Priestess. I also just heard that some of you just have a crush on someone that you have a really strong connection with, but you're afraid to say something out of fear of rejection, which is a karmic lesson that you're learning. For some of you, you feel like if you open up and you say about like that you have feelings for this person or something like that, the High Priestess is making me feel like some of you feel like if you open up and say something to this person, if you're the one that shifts the energy, then you're gonna be met with rejection, and you can't do that. You're not ready for that. Which means that if that's the case and you really feel like this could be just another karmic lesson, I'm going to ask you to take a step back and allow yourself to see this from a perspective of knowing that you have a lesson to learn and not allowing other people to be that trigger for you anymore. Yes, we learn lessons from every contact that we have, but it doesn't always have to be the really hard one. If you have a deep-seated rejection and abandonment issue, everybody that comes into your life is going to mirror that. They're going to do something to make you feel rejected or abandoned in order for you to heal that. That's what I call the divine wound. And in that divine wound, the divine wound is that one thing that gets in the way, that one insecurity, that one painful existence, that one thing that we've held on to almost our entire lives and maybe even brought it in from past lives, right? That one thing that keeps us from being happy and feeling good. And so I feel like if you are realizing as this new connection comes in, or as this old new connection comes in, first of all, they need to show up correctly. They need to show up in a way that is going to be good for you. And maybe that's what you're waiting for. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to show up the right way for you and not come to you in a lessons kind of way. Very interesting. But I do feel like with Justice and the Devil that there's some kind of karmic retribution. There's like this aha moment where you sort of start to realize, oh wow, those are lessons that I've really learned, and I think that I'm over it. I think I'm past it. It's going to be different for everybody, but I love this though, you guys, because you can get the energy to shift. And part of this, are you thinking that it's too good to be true? Like, I didn't want to say it, but I almost feel like some of you think that it's just too good to be true. Like, you have this connection, and that's a karmic lesson for you to deal with too. Maybe it's not too good to be true. Maybe it's exactly what you have been wanting, but you don't want to admit it to yourself. And that's what you're like waiting to see how it unfolds. Take your time. You don't have to jump into anything really, really fast. I mean, I feel like if you have a connection with somebody that's the Lovers and the Six of Cups, it can be a little bit scary. But if you just trust in knowing that the universe is taking care of you and just let it unfold in divine timing. Wheel of Fortune, right? Like, we can shift the energy in our favor at any moment. But in order to get everything we wanted, we have to have faith and allow divine timing. You see? All right, Taurus. So I do have a few personal reading available, like spots available for the last week in October, which is only like a week and a half away from now. And the self-alignment course, the last one that I'll be doing for 2019 is on Monday evening, Monday the 21st of October. If you're not able to make it to the live, you'll get a recording. It's not expensive. It's not an expensive workshop. It's really going to be amazing, and it's going to really help you to stop blocking yourself from manifesting things into your life. So I hope you can join me for that and the weekly meditations. And if you would like to get the extended, Patreon or my website. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.